Hello. I'm going to start by saying Happy New Year because this is the first reflection of this new year. And it's not, of course, the way that we wanted to start reflections or assemblies of this new year, 2021. But it's an opportunity, isn't it, to come together and reflect together. And going forward, I know that your heads of year are going to have weekly reflections. And I also know, and this is incredibly exciting, that your heads of house have got some fabulous plans to make sure that you feel connected. So I wanted to do this week's, and I wanted to do it around PERMA. And I don't know if you remember, but we've done a little bit of work around PERMA. We've done some work around this in form time. We did it back in September. And throughout your form time schedule, which you know is like a scheme of learning almost, we've come back to it throughout the year. And I want you to have a think and see if you can remember what those letters stand for. It's an acronym. And you should remember that back in September, we spoke about this chap, Martin Seligman, and he spoke about how PERMA makes up a good life. It's the key or core principles of what a good life is. And it's about sustaining or keeping hold of our happiness and our well-being. So I wonder if you can think what PERMA stands for. Pause this if you like. But PERMA stands for these 5 things. P is isolating a positive emotion, and we're going to have a focus on that today because it's one particular emotion. E is engagement with everything around you. R is relationships and actually being positive in the relationships that you build. M is meaning, so it's finding meaning to those things that you strive to do. And A is recognising achievement and celebrating that achievement. So I said that today we were going to think about P, which is positive emotion. And actually, the positive emotion which is most conducive and or most important to a good life is gratitude. And actually, 2020 was a hard year, and 2021 has started to be, it started in quite a tough way, hasn't it, for lots of us? But it's still important that we find elements of gratitude. And I'd love to hear what you're grateful for and what you're feeling grateful for. But sometimes we really need to think, and we need to make time to think about actually what are the things I can be super grateful for. Now, why are we doing that? Well, studies have shown actually that it decreases stress and anxiety, that it increases our happiness, that it makes us more resilient. And resilience is the core, isn't it? When we talk about LORIC, leadership, organisation, resilience, initiative and communication, being resilient learners, resilient members of a community is really, really important. It actually improves sleep as well, and it reduces our materialism. It gets us to focus or concentrate on things bigger than just what we have, what we own. It makes us more socially intelligent. Sometimes we refer to that as emotional intelligence. And it also strengthens our relationships. As well as that, I'm just going to have to move myself out of the way. It generally just makes us kinder. And actually, there's been a lot, hasn't there, around at the moment about kindness and just being kind and practicing gratitude and being grateful and being more mindful of what we're grateful for allows us to do that. But we've got to make it a habit. It's all very good me sitting here telling you about gratefulness, but actually we need to ensure that we're making time to do that. So we're going to try and make, going forward in 2021, it a habitual practice, and share our ideas. When you're back with us, sharing ideas about what we're grateful for, and it's going to become something really, really important to us all for all of those reasons I've just spoken about. And that starts today. So I'm going to go first. I'm going to tell you what I'm grateful for. So I'm just going to disappear off your screen because I'm going to share a photo with you in a second. So I'm going first. I'm grateful for the snow we've had. Now, I'm going to be honest, I'm not a great lover of snow. It's cold and it's wet. But this week's snow allowed me to get out of the house safely with my children, there they all are, doing something a little bit different. I love the sunshine and I love the warmth and I love being able to get out in the sun with my children. But actually yesterday, the snow was my sunshine because the snow lightened my load a little bit. It allowed us just to have fun. It allowed us to do something different, because I think something that we're all struggling with in 2021, as we did in 2020, was the monotony of it all. The fact that every day seemed like Groundhog Day a little bit. So I was really, really grateful for the snow. And so actually what I'm asking you to do is start that today. Think about something you are grateful for, and think about why we're doing this, why we're taking time to be grateful. Is it something to do with your family? Is it someone's kindness? Is it an activity you've been able to do? Is it something you've got to look forward to? That's really important, isn't it? Something that you have got to look forward to. Is it the weather, like me? So I'd really like you to take some time, please, today and going forward, making time to feel grateful and hold on to that feeling, because it is a positive emotion. See you soon.